Hey guys, let me give you a run through on the pool here. It is a saltwater system and we had to replace the saltwater generator last year because it went bad. It seemed to last about 8 years from what they were telling us, but we got about 2 years out of the first one, 2 or 3 years out of it because the whatever, it went bad. So it's got a new saltwater generator in there. All of the fountains you can control individually from the pumps over here. As well as the hot water heater, which is solar up on the roof up there. And the controller for the solar panels is automatic and it'll turn on when it thinks it's bright enough and sunny enough outside to turn on. The main pump is set to come on about 7 a.m. and turn off about 7 p.m. And when the hot water turns on, usually about 10 a.m. when it gets bright enough, you'll see the water pressure drop off. You think something's wrong with the pump. It's just because it's taking the energy to pump the water up to the solar panels at first, and then it comes back to full steam. In the corner over here, just below water line, there's a little valve there that goes directly outside the screen area. It's for emergency overflow. So the water will get up just below the max line before it start overflowing, and it will automatically on its own, just by gravity feed, drain outside. We've never had any water come on the deck area before. It's always done really well. You want to maintain the water level right where it is now, which, let's see if I can point to it. The middle of the blue tile right there. Because if it's too high or too low, the skimmer won't be able to suck water in there. So as long as you can get water coming in through the skimmer area in here, then that's a decent level. The vacuum suction down here, kind of in the middle right down there, there's a cover on it. You screw the cover off, and in the pool box over here is the hose and then the suction that goes on the pole to do this. So the sequence is kind of important because you only want the pool pump to be suctioning water. You never want it to suck air. So when you put the hose in the water, you got to make sure you get all of the air out of it. So what I usually do is connect the hose to the end of the pole, push the pole all the way down underwater, and then feed more tube in there so that when the end of the tube goes in, you know it's only water. There's no air in there. And then you can set it in there. The sequence of that is kind of important too. Right now there are two ways it's sucking water back into the filter. One is through the main drain in the bottom and then the skimmer. The third one will be the vacuum. You can turn that one on over the pump as well. So I start by turning on the suction for this vacuum drain a little bit.